ladies? Is that the way to London Airport?
No, up there.
That way?
That's right, yes.
Is that the way the fly crows?
Yes. Yes.
Right,
Yes.
bye-bye.
Bye.
Away, away, come on. Oh, excuse me.
Hey, Bill. Hello, and once again we load up our Candid Camera equipment as we set out to present you, the public, with a few more problems for your own entertainment. I would point out to you that all the people you see in our film are unaware they are being filmed at the time, but of course we do make them aware immediately afterwards, and we do have their permission to show the film. Now, I'd like you to meet the youngest member of our team, Colin Bissett, who, posing as a foreign gentleman, is about to solicit the aid of the ever-helpful British public in directing him to a shop where he can buy some new tactics.
No, tactics. No,
Tactics?
no tactics.
No.
What
do you want it for?
I explained my girlfriend. I over here from France on holiday, and I meet this English girl.
Yeah, yeah.
And last night in my hotel, I with this girl, and she said, I put my arm around her.
Yeah.
And she said, Colin, you need new tactics.
Oh.
No approach.
No approach.
No approach.
Come on.
Approach.
No approach.
You can buy tactics. No, you have got them inside of you.
Oh, no. No tactics.
No, I mean, it's a thing you've got to have in your brain, you know, sort of. You've got to use your tactics. You've got to use your brain.
Put an arm round her.
This arm.
Well, she wants something different to that.
Yeah, and then you get your arm round her like that.
This is good.
Yes.
Good, that is.
It's just what I want more.
Yeah, rub no up. Oh, it's too light.
You say, oh, how do you do, and all that, and then you start conversing, and that's tactics.
I think it's a chemist. I'm sure it's a chemist.
Tactics, I get tactics in chemist.
I think so.
Where are you from, sir?
I live here.
You live here?
Yeah.
You have television here?
Yeah.
You watch a program called, how you say, Candid Camera?
Yes.
Oui. You're on Candid Camera over there.
Oh, oui, très bon. Very
well.
Oui,
Candid Camera.
Parlez français.
Oh, here!
Give us a big smile over there.
I'm on television and the camera. Come
on
back.
back. Give us a big
Come
smile.
back. Oh, my God.
Give us a big smile over here. Come on, there's the lens.
Where?
Give it a wave. Give us a big smile. It's so...
Under camera.
And now for a touch of nostalgia. Many of you above the age of 40 will certainly remember pieces of equipment that were issued to householders at the beginning of the last war. When I mention things like Anderson shelters, gas masks, ration books, you'll undoubtedly know what I mean. Now, some 30 years afterwards, Arthur Atkins, posing as a council official, is about to call on householders, asking for the return of those items.
Hello, we've come for the Anderson air raid shelter.
Sorry, I haven't got one.
You have one in 1939, it was delivered.
Well, I haven't. I have only been here since, you saw it's next door. I've only been here for 3 years, and we certainly haven't got an Anderson shelter here.
Have they got one next door?
Well, they've got some sort of a shelter, I think, but I wouldn't like to say, you know, they've got anything definite.
Well, in 1940, there was one left here, in the garden. You know,
Well,
the
I'm
ones
sorry,
I
I've
mean?
only been here for 3 years.
Well, is there one there now? And what about the...
Well, I don't even know what it looks like. What does an Anderson, what's it look like?
It's round, corrugated, built into the garden, and there's a sort of cellar that you go down when the air raid siren goes. Do you...
No.
We're calling in the Anderson air raid shelters.
Yes, but who's going to have all these things now?
And when they bought this in 1939, they bought a 2-gallon tin of camouflage paint to paint it with, and they've left that behind as well.
Well, they're all dead. Was you expecting to get these things back now?
Well,
Paint?
we want the paint back. That is what we're looking for. It's in your back garden. That's where it was left.
1939? Come on, don't make me laugh.
Hmm?
Who are you anyway?
You've got odd shoes on. When you came here, did you bring your gas mask from the other place?
Gas mask? I've had a gas mask since I was a bloody kid.
Did you have one of those Mickey Mouse ones?
No.
We come for the Anderson air raid shelter.
I haven't one, dear.
You had one in 1939. It was delivered here.
Was it? Well, I'm afraid I think the bottom of it is in the shed at the bottom. It was there when we came.
The bottom of the...
Presume it is. I think that must be it. It's full of coke.
You know that the corrugated bit that goes over the top, you know the shelter that goes down the steps, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Have you got the corrugated bit that goes over?
No.
What have you got, the bottom of it?
It must be just the bottom of it.
What, the concrete bit?
Must be the concrete bit, yes.
And what about gas masks? You've got 2 Mickey Mouse gas masks and 2 adult gas masks. Do you remember the Mickey Mouse ones?
No.
For the children?
Ah, well, that wouldn't be me. That would be Mrs. Doings that was living here then.
Mrs. Doings?
Yeah, oh, I can't think of her name now. Mrs. Hockley.
Mrs.
Would be Mrs. Hockley that was living here then.
Where were you before you came?
Dancer.
Eh?
Dancer Road.
Dancer Road, Fulham?
No, Richmond.
Oh.
Around the top part here.
Did you have an Anderson shelter there?
No. No, we never had no shelter at all.
Ration
there.
books?
No.
In 1939, they left an Anderson air raid shelter, right? And a 2-gallon tin of camouflage paint. Have you seen that?
No, never seen it. No.
See, it's down to this house, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I know you've only moved here.
Yeah.
How long ago?
Be 10 years now.
Recently, yeah. I know you've only moved here recently,
Yeah.
but this tin of paint should have been in the garden when you came. You don't remember it, do
No,
you?
never saw it. No.
And what about ration books? You got any of those?
No, I haven't got any at all.
What do you do with them? Hand them in?
The house were all handed in, gas masks and everything.
How many gas masks did you have?
Well, there was, I had one, Father had one, and Mother had one.
Three.
That was when we were round.
Did you have a Mickey Mouse one, or...?
No, I never had my son then. He wasn't born until nearly 1950.
So you haven't got an Anderson air raid shelter. You got a Morrison? You
No.
No
I've got
Morrison?
Yes, no, I never had no shelters at all.
No clothing coupons?
No,
No ration books?
no.
Right, we're not too worried about that. It's a 2-gallon tin of camouflage paint. That's what we're looking
No,
for.
I'm sorry, you can have a look down the shed, but I never saw anything down there, not when we moved in. There was only just an empty old shed.
Nothing like that. Have you got a television?
Yes,
Do you watch a program called Candid Camera?
sometimes, but
Well,
not
this is
very
what we're
often.
doing now.
Oh, is that what
Yeah.
you're doing?
I don't really want it all back. Even if you've got it, you can keep it.
Oh no, don't be ridiculous.
Hey, don't it?
Oh no.
No, it's not.
Yes,
It's
it is,
rubbish.
yeah.
It isn't.
Yes, it is.
It isn't.
It is.
That's a rubbish.
It is. It's over there, look. In the
Oh, go away.
We nearly got everything on, John.
I think so. I'm just checking the sound equipment.
Okay.
Here's the film, Governor.
Oh, put it in the front, Bill, will you? Keep it safe. Bill Linton is film mad, you know. It's always been his secret ambition to appear in one of those musical films like On the Town or Singing in the Rain, you know, where Gene Kelly sang and danced in the street. But have you ever stopped to think, in real life, how would the public react if someone suddenly started singing and dancing in the street? Well, to put the question to test and to fulfill a secret ambition, here's Bill Linton singing and dancing in the street.
Lam da dum dum lam da da lam dum dum da dum 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 da da dum dum. I'm singing in the rain, just sing whoops in the rain, whoops round the door. I'm happy again, I'm laughing and loud. So don't. The sun's in my heart, and I'm ready for love. Let the stormy clouds chase everyone for their place. Come on, with the rain, I have a smile on my face. I'm laughing at clouds, so way up above. I'm singing, just singing in the rain. I'm singing in the rain, just singing singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling, I'm happy again. I'm laughing and clowning, so dark up above. The sun's in my heart, and I'm ready for love. Let the stormy clouds chase everyone from the place. Come on with this rain, I've a smile on my face. I walk down the lane, I walk with a happy refrain. 'Cause I'm singing and dancing in the rain.
Oh, thanks, Bill. Well, it's time to take a break. We'll see you in a couple of minutes. Come on, fellas. Excuse me, Bill. Well, welcome back to part 2 of Candid Camera. And I trust your television set is functioning okay, because Trudy Colross, a member of our team, had some problems with her television set the other day. Now, she could get sound, but she couldn't get a picture on it. So naturally, she sent for a television repairman.
Have they told you what's wrong with it? I told you, boss, well, the sound's working, but the picture went this morning. The sound's fine, though. The picture went, though. Oh. It's funny.
That was this was on.
Yes. Yes, it's been on all afternoon.
Well, we might be able just to put the dog down.
Will it take you long to fix it?
There's no inside to this, is there? This could never have been working.
What do you mean?
There's no chassis.
What do you mean, chassis? I don't understand. What do you mean?
Now, where does this go to?
Oh, it's plugged in down here. Will it take you long to fix it?
Just a minute.
Sorry, I'm just a bit impatient. Oh. There you go, you've done something. I wonder if you'll get...
Some wrong.
When it goes like that, my husband usually just bangs it on the top and it's fine. I had this overhauled about 3 weeks ago from your lot. Guy called Roger.
Oh, excuse me, there's no inside to it.
Well, he managed it. Are you quite new to this then?
Oh, no, I've been at this 20-odd years. There is no inside.
Are you quite sure about it? Yeah, sure.
This lead
Yeah.
is on the main.
Right.
Switched on.
Yeah.
Goes through here.
Uh-huh.
Through here. Comes up here.
Yeah.
Finishes up here.
Well, where should it finish? I mean, I'm sorry. I'm probably being very silly. Where should it finish? I haven't got a radio. I mean, it's been playing all afternoon.
No.
Could it be because I've gone over to gas? I mean, could that have done anything about it?
No.
Have you fixed many television sets? Well, I mean,
Music coming from
Mr. Sampson promised me that he'd fix it this afternoon.
Well, you can't fix a set like that. There's no set there to fix.
Oh, it's playing away fine. Look, there's a picture. Excuse me.
Let's take a look at an unsuspecting part-time secretary we employed in one of our offices. Now, this girl has been told to make a local phone call and leave a very important message. Now, bear in mind, she's only trying to make a local phone call.
Good morning, Glasgow Exchange here. What number do you require?
8924477.
That's Glasgow 8924477.
Glasgow?
Yes, this is Glasgow Exchange.
Oh, no. Sorry, I must have got the wrong number.
Yes, you don't want a Glasgow number.
No, I want 8924477, a Twickenham number.
I'm sorry, this is only for Glasgow. Thank you. Goodbye.
Hello, Empire State Buildings, New York. Which extension do you require, please?
I'm looking for 8924477.
New York, 892-4477.
No, not New York. Twickenham.
Twickenham, I'm sorry, ma'am. No Twickenham in New York State. Wrong number.
Thank you.
Okay.
iPhone Plastics.
Hello, I'd like to leave an urgent message for Mr. Palmer.
Kowloon, Hong Kong, Mr. Chow speaking.
Could you tell him not to let the minibus go yet? Because he's just come round with some notes.
Wrong number, sorry, Mr. Chow speaking. Wrong number.
Est-ce que vous voulez, s'il vous plaît, madame?
What number is that, please?
C'est Paris, l'aéroport à Orly. Vous voulez un numéro à Paris?
Non, merci.
Oh, merci.
Por diez, Hotel Madrid, como nombre. Por diez.
Oh,
Por diez.
Glasgow Exchange here. Good morning. What number do you require?
hello, 892-4477.
892-4477. Hang on 1 second, I'll connect you.
Oh, Empire State Building, New York. Can I help you? Hello?
I'm trying to leave a message for Mr. Palmer.
Oh, hold on, I'll put you through, ma'am.
Hello, Hong Kong Plastics, Kowloon, Hong Kong, Mr. Chow speaking. Hello?
Come on, then. Bring it back. Come on, bring it back. That's a good girl. That's a... Here, Abigail, you take it. My dog, Patra, she had puppies not so long ago. One day she got out and, well, these things happen. Of course, the problem is we don't know who the father of the puppies is. But Bill Linton and Arthur Atkins decided they'd give me a hand in looking for the father.
Well, we can't,
Ross, leave!
Pardon?
He wants to say hello to them.
Well, he would do if he's the father.
Lovely.
What are we going to, we'll have to give you them back now.
They're not my dogs, love.
They are, this one's the father.
You're not joking.
No, I'm not joking. We're bringing them round. Your dog is the father of them.
No,
Yes, it was seen outside this gate on March the 17th.
not on your life, it isn't. This was bought from he's 2 years old. I've had him since he was a pup, and he came from Staines, Heathermore Road.
Yeah, but he must have got out on March the 17th because that's when he was made the father of these dogs.
He's never been out.
And we can't keep them anymore, you see. We've kept them so far, but now you must...
He's never been out. He always comes out with me on the lead.
Well, he was out on March the 17th.
No, not this dog wasn't.
He was seen outside this gate.
I don't care whether he was or not. He's never outside the gate without me.
With this dog's mother.
Certainly not.
And that is the result of it.
Certainly not.
The 4 pups.
Certainly not. Nothing to do with me.
Come on, say hello to Daddy. Look.
Nothing to do
See,
with
he knows them, look. We can't keep them anymore, we can't feed them.
Oh,
We can't afford to keep them anymore.
can't you?
So,
But I have one. Sorry.
These are also yours. This is the father, this is the dog.
Oh, don't be silly. This is a bitch.
Ah, there you are. And would you mind taking them, because we can't keep them much longer, or pay a bit towards their food, because they're your pups.
This is a bitch.
The one that is the father of these.
Well, jolly clever of him, because he's had his chopped off.
Has he? Oh dear. He's not the father then. Had his chopped off.
Well, that just about wraps up the show for this week. Have we got everything on, John?
Yes, I think so.
Just a minute. Camera. There's no camera on. Where's the camera? Camera. Come on.